Today I got a very quick lighting upgrade project. Anyone can do this. When I say anyone, I mean probably an 8-year-old could do this.
Easy-Peasy Lemon Squeezy.
These can lights here, they're recessed lights. I have LED bulbs in there. They are on dimmer switches. I've got 6 of these in my finished basement, and I've got 1 over my kitchen sink. At Home Depot, you can buy a pack of 4 of these upgrades, plug and play. Screw them into the socket, figure out which brackets you need to stick them up into the ceiling, and pick what light setting you want. There's 5 light settings from warm white all the way to daylight, so whatever brightness you want. And then maintenance free, no bulbs, up to 34 years. This will be a once and done project for most people because most people don't live in their homes for more than 34 years. Even if they run these lights a lot and say that lasts 20 years, there's very few people that will be living in their home for 20 years. So I did already open 1 box. I got 2 boxes because I have a total of 7 lights. I will have 1 extra, but for the cost, this was $35 for a 4-pack. And you got to be sure that you have the 5 or 6 inch cans for these to fit in there. So they do have brackets that will adjust from 5 to 6 inches depending on the size recessed lighting that you have. I turned this light down a little bit, dimmed it so you could see. So that is what the recessed lighting looks like right now with an LED bulb screwed up inside there. And then I already took 1 apart, and I will show that in a bit, taking another one apart. But that is what the can looks like without that bulb in it and the housing removed. So in order to take these apart, you just unscrew your current bulb. And then up inside here, there are little springs. Now, everybody's fixture might be a little different, and there might be some other type of fastener that holds this up inside there, but for mine, that is it. I take that down, and these new fixtures will actually attach right on those existing brackets on the original housing, screwed into that socket, and you pick your light output setting, and that's it.
Easy-Peasy Lemon Squeezy.
So each box comes with 4, I'll call it a pigtail, for each light fixture. And you take that and just screw it right up into the existing socket. Now I have my lights off, so there is no power to the socket, but for ultimate safety, you should shut your breakers off for the areas of electricity that you are working on. I am a risk taker, so I'm fine just turning the light switch off. I suggest shutting the breaker off if you're inexperienced in working with electricity. Now on the back of the new fixtures, there's a switch right here, and there's 5 settings. We are going to go all the way to daylight, and then back 1. I am going to set mine to bright white light. Daylight is from a bulb, is a little unnatural looking inside, so I do like white clean light. So we will go to bright white and test that out first. And all of these bulbs in my basement are on dimmer, so I can choose the brightest setting if I want to, because we could always dim them down to adjust to whatever we're using the space for. But I'm going to go with the bright white first and see what that's like. Try it out with the dimmer, and I can always bump it up to the brightest setting if I want to. So you've got your pigtail hanging down from the fixture, and that end orange end is going to plug into that end of the new fixture. It is all shaped specifically to only plug in one way, so you cannot mistakenly even plug this in wrong. It will only go in one way.
Easy-Peasy Lemon Squeezy.
While it is hanging here, you can turn the light on and test how bright it is if you would want to. But I'm going to finish the installation because I'm pretty certain I'm going to use the bright white setting. These leg looking things are called friction blades. So that is what's going to hold your light fixture up into that space. And you basically want to take these 2 ends and squeeze them together. Make sure they hook up into that bracket. And then you go ahead and do it on the other side, which is a little difficult. Holding a camera and trying to watch what we're doing. That end and that end. That's that. Now you just push it carefully into into place. Done.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I got all my trash from the old fixtures and bulbs. These new light fixtures do have an alternative bracket, so you may find you need to use this style bracket instead of the friction blades, but luckily mine were the easiest type to install, so I do not need brackets at all. That is all trash. Here are two of the new lights, and this is our dimmer. It is the bright white, not daylight setting, and I do like the look of this lighting down here, so I guessed right. And as I was finishing up those lights, I have a couple of wall sconce lights here on either side of this mirror, and they would not turn on. I took the bulb out of one of them. It looks good. There's some char here, so it must have heated up at some point. I already took one apart to check the wiring, but I'm going to go grab some tools and check for power. If there's power to the fixture, then I'm probably just going to replace them, because I don't like how dark that socket is there, because if it was heated up, who knows what damage was done. So I'm going to look into that right now. All right, I'm back with my voltage sniffer here, so I'm going to kick this switch, and there is power. There's power to the box and power to the fixture, so it could just be the bulb that's bad, but again, I don't like how charred this is. So I am just going to replace both of these sconces with probably an LED fixture, you know, something that doesn't take a bulb, that will again last 20 or 30 years, and then I won't have to touch it ever again. So stay tuned for that installation. But that is going to wrap up our Easy-Peasy Lemon Squeezy can light upgrade. All this is finished. I had a couple of stains up here too, so I replaced those ceiling tiles while I was down here, but quick project. 8-year-old could do it. I got several projects going on in the house right now. I'm still working on our master bathroom. I haven't gotten back to that. The next step is installing the pocket door, so maybe this weekend. I don't know. Time is everything, so you never have enough of it. I got a countertop ordered for our kitchen, a new backsplash to install, so all that stuff's upcoming, and then I'll obviously be replacing those sconces over there on that wall. And remember, time is everything, money is a tool, and you can't afford to waste either one. Till next time, last tag.
Easy-Peasy Lemon Squeezy. Extended form of Easy-Peasy.